And I believe in destiny. This is my belief. I believe that God put this destiny to you.
So, Jeff, I'm sure you heard the news. You're obviously very involved, been deeply involved in the boxing world. You had your own gym for a very long time, trained, cornered world champions. Now, me, I'm a lifetime martial artist. I'm in shape. I am not a boxer. However, I'm making the transition to boxing. I have all the discipline in the world, have a great team behind me, including Steven Seagal.
I'm also going to take a minute with David to give him some of my techniques.
And you're a good buddy, Phil Polina. Got Gary Amon, got Don the Dragon Wilson. So what do you honestly think? Because Sugar Shane Mosely is a multi-weight champion. He beat Oscar De La Hoya twice. He rocked Mayweather. He beat some of the greatest, and he is one of the greatest of all time, a true legend. Boxing Hall of Fame for a reason. So what do you think about the fight with me versus Sugar Shane, honestly, from your boxer?
David, as you know, I love you, brother, and I'm really honored to be part of your history and your journey into the world of boxing. As you know, I've worked as a professional boxing trainer for over 50 plus years. I'm a world-renowned cut man. I train many world champions where people can see if they want to go to www.jefflangton.com. The jab is the most important punch in boxing. Why? Is because it's closest to the opponent and it sets up all the other punches. But as knowing you as an individual and my assessment, everything is possible. Boxing is a 90% mind game, okay? You have to have the will. You want to hurt somebody. You have to go in there with the tenacity of a tiger and wanting to know that you can defeat the man as a human being. He's Shane Mosely. Okay, yes, let's look at this. Let's look at, and I'm a personal friend of Shane Mosely. I know his father. I know his son. I've seen his son develop into a professional boxer. So my ideas about this is that you have a chance and a very good chance.
I see 3 of them out there.
Get the one in the middle.
Right. Hit the one in the middle.
And the first thing is because he's a human being like you. He's older than you. You're younger. And the thing is that you have the ability to put all these things into your training and your development as a fighter. So I believe that every man has a chance in boxing because boxing is the oldest pugilistic sport with gloves on or bare knuckle. So I feel if you hit him on the jaw or in the temple and you go out there and you fight him and you have that in your mindset and you go for it and jump on him quickly and hurt him, he's going to start thinking that, wait a minute, I'm in here with a fierce warrior that's trained so hard that's going to beat me and defeat me. And I believe that you could do it. I believe in the Rocky story, even though, Sylvester Stallone played a fictional boxer.
Oh, what are you talking about? I've had 10 title defenses.
But I believe that from the beginning of time, when two human beings meet together, it's the will of the spirit, mind, and body is what's going to make you win. So he has a tough challenge, and I hope he takes you seriously. And you got Phil Paulina, who's been my friend for many years. You got Don, that's going to be your sparring partner, world champion, was a boxer. You have other people. And I hope that I can wrap your hands, because I'm a very good, no one's ever broke their hand with the Jeff Langton, hit him with the ton wrap, because he's not going to have another day in the sun because you're going to hit him with the ton. So David, the most important thing is being in condition. The most important thing, like I say, conditioning, mind, body, and spirit. And you could do this, David. I believe in you as a world-class boxing trainer. And I'm not just saying this because I believe that any man under stress can beat somebody. And I've hit a lot of people in my life, And I believe that if you hit that guy right, of course his experience is going to help him, but you got to make him doubt himself. And I hope he's not listening. The strategy is to make him doubt himself. And that's going to come with your hands. Like I said, every time that you make a move, you touch him, you touch his body, you hurt him, and start making him doubt why he's in the ring with you. Do you understand me, son?
Yeah, Jeff, I have ridiculous self-belief in myself. Now, just the fact that I got this fight and all the work that was involved, and of course, I've aligned myself with the right people and I've become a master networker. Just the fact that I got this fight tells me and proves that anything can happen and anything is possible. And I do believe, as great as Shane is, like you said, any man can be beaten. I feel like it is my time. I feel like it is a real life Rocky Balboa story. I know it's 1,000,000 to 1 shot. I know I'm the extreme underdog. However, I do believe I am going to get the real life Hollywood ending.
Well, let's still make it the Hollywood ending. What happened in Rocky? You don't need to go the distance. You're going to change that story and you're going to knock him out. Okay, I'm telling you.
Like Rocky too. We're jumping straight to
Rocky.
Rocky.
It's going to be Rocky. It's going to be the Viking samurai. You're going to hit him with the samurai sword. You're going to hit him with, fire. You're going to hit him with power. But the thing is, you got the Spirit of the Lord Jesus Christ in your life. That's a good factor because the Lord will bless you in the things that you want to do in life. And I believe in destiny. This is my belief. I believe that God put this destiny to you and brought, like I had open heart surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a witness. We have the history. Here I am. I died in the hospital. And here I am. I'm back to life. I have a second chance on life to advise you that you can do it. Because he's just a man like you. See, that's what, okay, he has that background. Okay, granted he has a background. But you have 2 fists, man. And the 2 fists, you got to let him know what's up with these, the left and the right.
Definitely,
and I'm sure
man.
when Mr. Seagal that's going to be advising you, he's going to be working on your mind. Don will be working on your sparring and telling you what to do. And the thing is, you're a southpaw and Shane's orthodox. And see, people don't understand that. And the thing is, you got a good, people, they don't, I'm like a scientist. You got to understand, I had a gym for 14 years. I lived in my gym. Every day I wrote a book. Matter of fact, I have the book right here. This is the book. And you should read this book, what I sent to you. You master all these levels. And then what happens is that you have the tools. You have the toolbox. Like Benny the Jet said to me, he says, Jeff, you have a good toolbox, nice shiny tools, but I'm going to teach you how to use those tools. So your tools are your left and your right. You being a southpaw and he's orthodox and you got a good strong right hand or looping right hand, you catch him on the temple. And no man, I think it was 6 pounds of pressure. I don't know but I think at 6 pounds of pressure, you could knock a man out. Hit him in the temple. So I'll explain the temples. The chin of the jaw right here, the temple, the nose, the eyes. When you hit the nose, it makes the eyes water. They can't see. You hit them in the throat or the neck. The worst punch in boxing, you get it in the neck because you can't breathe. The body, you kill the body and the head will die. You understand?
Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, Jeff, you got to come down to the camp when I'm out at Phil's gym.
Absolutely.
You got to come out there with me and Don and a lot of other great, amazing guys.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, look at his strengths. I'll tell you what, let's talk about his strengths. And I've been in the ring with Sugar Shane. I did a movie with Sugar Shane called Price of Glory.
He's got crazy speed, power, and his defense is great. His reaction's great. And his record, I got to double check. I think in his first 35 fights, he had like 32 knockouts. So he almost finishes everybody. He's only been finished once in his career. So he's got a chin, great defense, and knockout power. So yeah, he's as big of a threat as anybody could face in the ring.
Well, I mean, the thing is that he's a threat. Mike Tyson's a big threat too. Mike Tyson, he tells you got to hurt him. You have to have that mindset. You want to have to hurt him. I mean, like they say, protect yourself at all time. You touch gloves. He's not your friend after that because you don't want to knock your head off.
Not at that point, no.
No, he's not your friend. He's going to try to make you lose. He's trying to embarrass you. He's going to try to knock you on your. And you know, the thing is,
after the fight, but not in the ring, obviously.
the ring is not a playground. You're not playing tiddlywinks in there.